Hi, Storage Defender is the pioneer and leader of providing smart units as a service. We provide tenants peace of mind over their valuables and facilities, more profit per unit. Our smart unit service is very easy to install for our facilities. Tenants of all ages love it because there's no app required. Storage Defender sends a simple text message whenever it sees motion to the tenants. We offer our partners a pay-as-you-grow service model and a complete marketing package to help them maximize their revenue. Reach out to us. Thank you.
Are you a self-storage owner or operator looking for service providers to help at your facility? Well, the Storage Business Owners Alliance, also known as the SBOA, has you covered. The SBOA is a premier online hub for connecting self-storage owners and operators to industry-leading products and service providers. We provide one-stop shopping for your business with exclusive offers to save time and money. At the SBOA, we believe by coming together, we help owners and operators grow revenue, gain purchasing power, reduce expenses, improve efficiencies, and increase profitability. We also offer many resources such as our conferences and Self-Storage Unlock webinars to help self-storage owners and operators gain the knowledge needed to become more competitive in the industry. To become an SBOA member or to find out more information, please visit www.thesboa.com today. We can't wait for you to join the Alliance.
Good morning to everyone here in self-storage. Thank you for joining us today. My name is Iris Segan, and I am the president of the SBOA, also known as the Storage Business Owners Alliance. Before we get started, I have a few quick housekeeping items that I want to share with you. If you have questions for the speaker today, please be sure to put them in the chat. Some of you have already started interacting there. If we don't get to your questions today, we'll make sure that we send you an email with answers, but we try to get to all of your questions live, and that's the whole benefit of joining a live webinar. We do hold most of the questions till the end, but you'll have time at any point during our webinar to ask those questions. So we also will have some poll questions that come up throughout the webinar. Please do take a moment to just type in your answers. That helps us to get to know you better and give you better webinars to come to in the future. Well, as everyone knows, automation has transformed industries across the board, and self-storage is no exception. Today, we're exploring how automation has key functions that not only save time, but significantly reduce operational costs while enhancing the customer experience. So today we're going to discuss enhancing efficiency, identifying investment strategies and opportunities, how other companies are making it work, and future trends. And there'll be more as well. And so as we get started, I want to introduce our guest host today, Mark Sierri. Where is he? There he is. Hi, Mark. How are you?
Hi, Iris. How are you doing?
I'm great. I'm home from vacation, and I'm just happy to be here.
Well, it's first of all wonderful to have you co-hosting. You've been doing a lot of work for SBOA for years, and just seeing you here next to me, it's exciting. By the way, as always, I love that chair that you sit on. I think we all want to have a chair like that. Yeah, that's awesome. Hey, before we get started, obviously we really thought about timing this with all that's going on, and I know you guys did some provide some resources on that, but I just want to acknowledge, like, a lot of our friends and family and even people in the storage industry were impacted by Helene. We have a lot of our partners that have had issues, and even some of our peers and colleagues that even lost lost a home, at least one that I can think of up in the North Carolina area. And then last night, many were impacted, some escaped, a lot of people without power in the Florida area. So, I mean, as an industry, because we're all over the United States for sure, we have a lot of friends and contacts and colleagues that were impacted. I just want to acknowledge that. And you know, I think some of the resources that you guys put out and are making available, just want to acknowledge that. Like, yeah, it was a lot. A lot of us were sweating it out, and a lot of people have been impacted.
Yes, our hearts definitely go out to them, and we will be sharing those resources again in the chat, as well as at the end of the webinar today. And that same slideshow that we had at the beginning will be in the resources folder that everyone will get with their follow-up email to the webinar.
Yeah. So, as you said, look, I think just a couple things that have set this up and why we decided to place the focus here. We're ending the year. It was a tough year. I mean, we've had great years in the past several, but this last year, we're seeing lower occupancies across the industry. Rates have been compressed. You're hearing a lot about the REITs using teaser rates. Labor costs are not going in the right direction. And so as an industry, we've got to look at things like automation. And so we decided to pull together a panel that, yes, is focused on many companies are doing their operational budgeting for next year for CapEx and expenses. How can we bring that in and bring people that are actually living in it right now and operator leaders that are living in that right now to provide insight? So I think it's going to be an awesome panel, Iris.
Absolutely. And thank you so much for putting this all together. Your team is always so gracious in helping us out. And I was able to go on vacation last week and I had no worries. So special shout out to Brooke, even though we won't see her today. We know she's watching.
She is.
Okay. Thank you,
Iris. I'll be back.
Okay. All right. Next up, we have Matt Phillips. Hi, Matt. How are you?
I'm doing great. How are you, Iris?
I am okay. Matt is with Prestige Storage, excuse me. And Matt, can you tell everybody a little bit about you and what you guys do?
Sure, I'd love to. So again, my name is Matt Phillips. I'm the VP of Operations at Prestige Storage. We operate 63 properties across 8 states and are headquartered in Columbus, Ohio. Prior to Prestige, I was with Public Storage overseeing North Carolina and parts of South Carolina. So while at Public Storage, I got my feet wet with automation, as Charlotte, where I live, is the first market to pilot both online rentals as well as kiosks. And over the past 18 months since joining Prestige, I've continually been trying to find solutions to improve operational efficiency, as well as make our customer experience easier. So I got a lot of experience with a lot of different partners and excited about this panel today.
Great. Well, thank you. And we'll see you back in just a moment. Next up, I have Andrew Jones. Hi, Andrew.
Hey, everyone. Hey, Iris.
Hi. Andrew is with Just Storage. Andrew, you want to introduce yourself to everybody about what you guys do over there?
Yeah, sure. So my name's Andrew Jones. I'm the VP of third-party management and ancillary services over at Just Storage. Effectively, we own about 20 different facilities all across the country, all conversions, and we're really looking to diving into how can we go ahead and increase revenue, increase customer satisfaction, and make our investors excited about some of the new projects that we're doing. So really happy to be here, and thank you so much for having me.
Absolutely. Thank you for joining us. Okay, next up, Darren Kelly. How are you, Darren?
Yeah, Iris, good morning. How are you?
I'm good. Darren is with Right Move Storage. Darren, you want to tell everybody about you and Right Move?
Yes, I'm the president of Right Move Storage. We're based out of Houston, Texas, but have a national footprint for third-party management. We have over 3 million square foot managed all over the place. And, we've really been looking at this. I love this subject today because we've been looking at automation quite a bit over the last few years and implementing a lot of it. And so I'm excited to share that with everybody today to maybe help point people in the right direction on how to utilize it to improve their operations, to reduce expenses, to grow some revenue, and really improve their customer service across the board. So we're real excited. We appreciate you all, and also appreciate Storage Defender for setting this up.
Great. Well, thank you for joining us. I'm going to bring everybody back. And I will let Mark, he's kind of our guest host today, so I'm going to just let him take over.
All right, so I need to hit the present button and then share screen or slides, right? There you go.
Yeah.
Let's try that. All right, we got it. All right, and then I hit present, slide. Okay, remind me how to advance. Let's see here. Oh, there we go. All right, so yeah, so guys, let's get right into it. I want to first start by really targeting why it's critical that when you guys are pursuing your 2025 budgets, why smart automation is a critical part of that. Okay. Why in your 2025 expense plan, among many things, are you guys looking at automation? Andrew, why don't you take a crack at that?
Yeah, I think the way that I kind of had the aha moment here was the amount of smart devices I have in my own home. And then I said to myself, let me just start asking our customers, how many smart devices do you have in your home? And I thought, why am I not doing this at my own facility today? And as I started to talk to other people in the industry, they are starting to think about it. So I said, okay, full stop. We need to go ahead and actually put in a line item in our budget for however many percentage for each facility for smart units, automated units, including Storage Defender, including DaVinci locks. Anything and everything is really what we're kind of looking for. So that's kind of what I'm looking for going into 2025 and how I had that aha moment.
Awesome. What about you, Darren?
Real similar. We've been seeing the rising costs. Of course, everybody knows insurance, and it's getting out of control. And the taxation, things that we don't control are hitting us really hard right now. And so everybody's hurting out there. And so, yeah, I pivoted the same way, saw the aha that we need to figure something out on the automation. And we've been able to, implement it in so many different ways that have allowed us to grow revenue, reduce expenses. And so in the budget, it's a very big part of our budget this year.
Okay, Matt.
Yeah, I mean, I think it's crucial for automation to be planning for 2025 for a few things. So one, operational efficiency. So as an operator myself, automated systems like smart locks, smart units, kiosks, virtual management, they reduce the need for on-site staff, streamlining daily operations and potentially lowering overhead costs. So this allows you to manage multiple facilities more effectively with fewer resources, ultimately helping companies like mine and yours scale. I think it also provides a lot of data-driven decision-making. So smart automation systems can collect a lot of valuable data, whether it be on unit occupancy or facility usage patterns. And this information can help, optimize pricing, marketing efforts, and different operational improvements. And really, the last thing I think automation has done as of late is just improve the customer experience. So smart automation should help improve the customer experience in the life cycle from move in to move out and everything in between.
No, that's an excellent summary, guys. If I were to kind of peg that from what I've heard, you've got everything from, like you just said, Matt, about increasing efficiency. Certainly when we're facing rising costs, whether it be, non-variable fixed, lower occupancies, you got to get more done with less. I heard about differentiating the customer experience and also about making more money. So I think you guys nailed it from my perspective. Let's go to the next place, and let's talk about increasing efficiency. How are you looking at ways of bringing in smart types of technologies? And there's a variety of them, right, Darren? Mm-hmm. What are some of the things that you're looking at to increase efficiency using automation? As again, you're thinking about not only what you've done in 2024, but now you're budget planning for 2025. What are the efficiency gains that you're looking for, and how are you what are you looking at budgeting?
Yeah, we built in our budget this year, and we're going to continue in next year a project which we call Form. We call Inspects, which is powered by a platform called Form, which basically automated our property walkthrough, allowed us to capture capital expenditure items and maintenance items on an ongoing basis with a dashboard, so we can see where everybody's at, what we've got out there, and everybody can be a part of the solution. that has improved our efficiency at the property dramatically. Coupled with that, things such as at the regional level, when we're working with things like Bigfoot with Sparefoot and using, we can get a lot done. We're budgeting that next year across the board. So we can quickly be nimble with the bidding process besides Sparefoot. There's just so many things like that that have really, that we're budgeting specifically for. I could go on, but it's a lot.
Cool. How about you, Andrew?
Yeah, as I saw 2024, it was, this was the baseline year. I mean, we used to be managed by one of the REITs, and we needed to just kind of get a baseline for owner operation. So, smart thermostats, smart cameras. I mean, the list kind of goes on at kind of like that base level. Let's just figure it out. And then as we kind of figured that out, right, let's go ahead and move in 2025, which is, looking at Storage Defender, looking at DaVinci locks for other kind of markets, looking at all these different kind of ways that we could go ahead and add more value to our properties in a more automated kind of way. So baseline 2024, 2025, really starting to ramp up into, things we've never done before.
Matt?
Sure. So I'll give you an example that was a benefit to us as a company and then just maybe a benefit to the customer. So we partner with Call Potential, and we utilize Collection Manager, and it really streamlined our collections by automating calls and having custom workflows where text messages, emails are automatically sent to the customers. One, ensuring we're compliant, but two, helping us have better collection efforts. And we've seen a decrease in our delinquency by 2% since implementing, which is pretty awesome. A benefit to the customer, we use Swivel, and they have